Yeah, I'm doing very terrible at an intro. Anyways, let's let's do this. So, what's going on, my fellow residents? Yeah, it's kind of hard to do an intro now because well, the metalheads kind of attack you, so kind of can't hold still anymore. No, you don't. All right, now I need to remember how to activate Dark. Ow, how to activate Dark Jack because, ew, I feel like that's going to be very useful. Probably like right now, but please stay away. Stay back. They're coming from everywhere too, which sucks. And they're moving much faster than they... Like, wait, can't they like fly? So, well, or at least one of them can. Where did you come from? I need to remember this one technique. The jumping spin shot. That's something I can't stand underneath it, unfortunately. And you're... Yay. Why is it only shooting one? There we go. Stay back. And unfortunately, I can't really, like, wait. And I think only one of them... No, no you don't. I gotta keep a very close eye on that radar. And I don't have much ammo. Well, at least with this gun. Which kinda sucks. No, you don't. Come on. If I could aim. I need to make every shot count here too. Nope. No, you don't. We're so close to death. Please, get it on the thing. Hurry up and get it on. Okay, we just barely made it. We went like 2 meters. Thank you. I'm almost dead.
See you soon, Jack. Be careful.
Yeah, Jack. Be careful.
Anyways, I'm probably... Anyways, what's with the race thing here? Because I see that flag and I don't know what it's for. Check the construct... Well, why is that... I'm checking that out. Why is that there? Maybe that's like an extra thing you're not really supposed to do, but... Let's see exactly what this is. Because that has me curious. Maybe it's like we can... Oh, no, we could just do races when... Well, I'm already here, so I guess I kind of got to do it now. Oh, is this the... No, wait. I can't tell what this is. I think it's a skateboarding rink. Yeah, or jetboarding, technically. So, how are we supposed to do this? Do we just... Oh, we have to be in there, I'm pretty sure. Well, we're already out here, unfortunately. So maybe we can get something for this. Hopefully. I don't want to be here for nothing. This is gonna take a while too. And like the best is like 50,000. It shouldn't be too bad. What are these rings for? Let's see what these do. Ow. Okay. Well, I had no health, so no, I actually don't want to try that again. I want to. But why are? Of course, you guys spawn me next to enemies. But anyways. Let's get over to the construction site. How far away is it? So I know if I want to cut or not. Is it? Where is it? It's like blending in. I can't see it. Okay, there it is. It's pretty much across the map. Okay, I gotta cut here.
2,000 years later.
Alright, we made it over and yeah, metalheads are still like everywhere. Out the way. Okay, please, door open. There we go. Alright, let's just get up here.
Core, what's going on?
I'm sure you know. Deep down in your darkest nightmares. We've met before, remember? Everything's going exactly as planned.
Wait.
Jack! It's the metalhead leader!
Oh, never mind. Okay, so...
Now you see. Without the shield wall disrupting my powers inside the city, I am my full potential now. So for the last time. Give me the precursor stone! If the city must die, then we all die! Ah!
I don't exactly like that plan.
I will find that stone if I have to crush this city one brick at a time! You are the supreme weapon, Jack. And I made you. Still, any leader worth his salt always has his backup plan. Remember, the first rule in making a bomb is to always make two.
Oh, okay, I'm going in. Man, what a mess of junk in here. All jumbled coils and switches. Should I unhook the blue wire?
Don't
Get it
unhook
first
anything.
online? Let me just break a few more things and see if anything pops loose. Boom! Gotcha! Like candy from a baby.
So, nice. We have the stone, but... yeah, he's still, you know, trying to destroy the city and all that. So, that was definitely unexpected of a plot twist, but at the same time, kind of somewhat wasted potential for the Baron. He kind of just up and died. So, yeah. Alright, where do we go now?
I think now's the time to act. The metalheads are so focused on attacking the city, they may have left their nest vulnerable.
Jack, you've got to get out to the wasteland and breach the nest barrier any way you can. Maybe if you get inside and take out the metalhead leader, the army will collapse. It's a long shot, but it might be our only chance.
To be honest, I really wish that thing spoke clearer, because I can barely understand what that thing's saying half the time. But, by the way, did you notice how many enemies were on the minimap? And how many are on the minimap right now? Well, they're disappearing as I say that, but there can be a lot of enemies in the minimap, and it's honestly quite surprising. I shouldn't have jumped down here. I can't go underneath that, and he just fell, but we're actually pretty close, I think. Yeah, this is the thing, okay. Hopefully I just don't get shot or anything. I just don't instantly die. So I have to hope I don't bump into any random guard. Okay, cool. By the way, how are we keeping the precursor stone right now? It's a giant green glowing stone. It should obviously be visible, but you know, whatever. We can just hide it in our pocket. Because that's video game logic. All video games work like that. Or at least most of them do. Alright, ammunition. I need that. Especially just that one little short escort mission. Okay, you popped up out of nowhere. Oh, you are a new one too. That's fun. Okay. I'm at one. Yeah, I'm at 1 health. This is nice. Okay, we kind of gotta stop and aim at them too. There we go. Just gotta progress a little slow, but we'll make it through. I don't know what these things are. Keep shooting at it. Okay, you're dead. Let's head over to the switch. There we go. Alright, not bad. Camera. Need to get this. Yay, health. I actually needed that. Where was the thing? It's around here somewhere. There you are. Okay, up here. Let's go. By the way, judging by how... goodness, why am I trying to rush through things? You just said that you would take things slow. I'm running out of ammo with this thing too, which is bad. This is so risky. And meta skulls don't really do me much good at this point, because it's like the very end of the game. Yay, more health. They're giving me a lot more health here, which is good, but also kind of bad. Because that, well, bad for me, because that means, oh goodness, it's going to be a lot more enemies. Do I go this way? I really don't think I do. Oh, okay, you're right. He was not there when I turned away. Don't be doing that. Don't eat that. Oh my goodness. There we go. I need to stop moving when I'm shooting them, because they're clearly still moving. And Jack's able to auto-target onto things.
isn't much hope here. With the shield wall destroyed, it's just a matter of time before the metalheads overwhelm us. You should just go through the rift back to your own time, Jack, and get away from this horrible place.
I see your point. Come on, Jack.
This place is worth fighting for.
We'll hold out as long as we can. Farewell.
Precursor stone, gun, nest.
Light her up, Padre.
Eat this.
That ought to wake him up.
Let's go take care of business.
What? You mean go in there? I'm right behind you.
Yeah, I honestly I would probably be with Dexter more on this, but I am really creeped out by Jack in this game. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, that's not an elevator. He's had a few moments where his smiles and his grins they are not very settling. Where's the thing? Because is it over there? I think it is. It looks like it, and it is near some ammo boxes. So. Oh, we need plenty of this. Yeah, we always get a lot of the shotgun ammo, but we tend to not really need it. Ow. There we go. Oh goodness, there we go. And they don't really do anything. They kind of just stay. Well, they move slowly, or from what I've noticed, they move pretty slowly. Okay, they're all around me. Okay. I think we're good. But a mini-map would be so useful. Is that a metalhead? That's a metalhead up there. But anyways, a mini-map in these areas would be so useful because, oh my goodness, enemies just randomly appearing behind me kind of don't favor that, so. Oh, is he walking? Yeah, he's walking. Let's go before he tramples and kills us. Alright, come on. Out the way. Hi, metalhead. Okay, so let's just avoid the giant ones. And we'll find our own alternate route. I might be cheating a little bit, but I can't really tell. Okay. Ow. Oh, they actually do stuff. Okay, that's good to know. Nope, dang it. I wanted to jump there, but I was too late. Alright, it shouldn't be too far away. Especially if I, like, try to run, but... Okay, that didn't actually do too bad. But problem is, we're, like, running a little low on ammo, so... Also, doing the spin trick doesn't really do anything about enemies above you. So that's kind of one downside to, or I guess it does. They just have to be like right on top of you. Okay, I got extremely lucky with that. Okay, can you throw no? Ow! Out the way. Yeah, they take a lot of shots from this thing, which is somewhat surprising, especially after the weapon upgrade. Oh, I do need help, actually. Hit him. There we go. I have so little ammo throughout this whole thing because I have to keep using it. Or at least I have so little ammo for my, I seriously. Blaster. I guess that's the name for it. What do I do now, though? I guess I have to wait until he stops electrocuting? Now's the time. Now's the time. Go. Yeah, he doesn't bother me. Which is interesting. So I guess we just walk past him whenever he's not, you know, being, well, electrifying himself. But all the other ones we have to deal with. And what's weird is that we haven't encountered any of the, like, normal ones. I figured we would. Like, maybe I think we encountered, like, some of the smaller ones at, like, the beginning of the level. But other than that, ow. Other than that, good thing there's health right here. But other than that, there haven't really been any form of encounter with the ones we, like, saw in the city. I don't want the red ammo. I wish the game was based more off of, like, which ammo that you needed more, rather than, well, in terms of, like, the situation it does, but I wish it was also based off of like how much ammo you actually. Oh, okay, this I'm actually gonna need here. But I wish it was also based a little bit more on like your ammo count, because like I have a lot more red, so I feel like a lot less red should show up. And since I have so little yellow, I feel like more yellow should show up. But that's just me. Okay, I see a few ways I think I see a few ways we can go, but the main way is the middle, so just gonna keep going down here.
Finally, you've decided to join us, and you brought the precursor stone. Good. The boy will now play his final part.
Not this time.
But this child is such a part of this, such a part of you. Don't you recognize him?
I said it from the very beginning that is Jack. I called it from the very beginning.
In the future.
But how?
You
What?
were hidden in the past on the hope that you would gain.
And I said that we were in the past. I knew it.
But Onin was wrong. Now that you've been altered with Dark Eco, the stone will never open for you. Your younger self, however, still has the pure gift. He alone can awaken the stone and the precursor entity which sleeps inside.
This stone is a precursor?
The last precursor egg. Ma was clever. He covered his tracks well through time.
By the way, lots of
hiding
exposition.
his last egg from me and building the shield and city to defend it. It has been a long siege, but today I will finally feed on the last precursor life force.
I think you're forgetting one little thing, Metalomaniac. We've got the precursor stone.
Not for long.
Yeah, he can easily change that. And the one at a time Dark Jack's actually revealed in the game. That's nice. And it's immediately... What the... Okay. Sure, that's totally how that should work. Good thing there's... Ow. A decent... Okay. Out the way, all of you. I'm getting shot at. Wait. Oh, I just shoot at him. Okay, I didn't know. I thought there was, like, something else we had to do. Thought it was somewhat similar to the, what was it? Crew fight that we had before. Maybe I can just keep shooting him until he gets down. Oh, wait. Okay, gotta move. I'm running out of ammo. This is bad. Ow. He's shooting at me now. Come on. Oh, ow. Please. Yeah, these small ones are a little hard to, you know, like aim for when you're being surrounded by, well, pretty much all angles. And then they also move so fast. Luckily, they all die in one shot, so... what the... no. Oh, my... Okay, this is going to be a little bit annoying. I wonder... Can I use this and just... I can. Problem is, it like, goes through the ammo and doesn't do much. Yeah, it absolutely destroys them, which is good. Problem is, it does not... I do not have much ammo to go through that. So yeah, I kind of used up all that for that one little part there. And unfortunately, the camera also locks on to him whenever he's in view, so... So, I guess I just keep moving until he stops shooting at me, which is who knows when. But what? Oh, stop it. No, ow. It's so awkward to find a good window because you're being shot from like all angles, or being hit from all angles, and there's no health in here. Aim at him. There we go. Gonna start moving now. Keep moving. Yeah, for some reason, even though it looks like it's right on top of you, it doesn't actually hit you. I'm trying to hit the one fly guy, but I'm missing. Okay, I got extremely lucky there. I'm probably gonna die in the next phase, though. Especially if I don't get any extra health. Nope. Keep moving. Okay, 3 shots. Turn and shoot. 2, 3. Hopefully he doesn't change this pattern randomly. Okay, he has a shockwave. Interesting. He's actually going over to me. Need to be careful of that. Stay away from me. He's moving very fast. Stay away. What? Okay, good thing he didn't actually, like, attack me. Okay, 3. Shoot him. Okay, move. Yeah, he doesn't aim dead on you unless you're, like, not moving, so. Why is he move so fast? Yeah, he's always right behind you. Yay. Okay, yeah, I gotta cut now.
So much later that the old narrator got tired of waiting and they had to hire a new one.
We're back here, and by the way, this is only the second time I've managed to get back here. I'm not gonna lie, this boss is like ridiculously stupid because it's like, I'm not even saying that it's really stupid because it's like hard to beat him. It's like because of how hard it is to dodge his attacks, especially when you have like all the enemies in the background. It's one of the dumbest things. And then also they can hit you, and of course the enemies that have to be in the background have to be like the stupidly fast ones, and it also has to be a big group of them where if you like miss one attack, there's going to be obviously just another one there to hit you. So I found like a pretty consistent way of okay, I have no ammo. But I found a pretty consistent way of dodging that attack is to just do an attack right after. And that's a pretty decent way to get through most of his attacks. Problem is, the rest of his attacks don't really bode very well to doing the same method. And by the way, I have no blue ammo, but yeah, I didn't have much to begin with. Come on. Okay. Yeah, I can't beat you yet. I think those 3 boxes keep spawning. And also, I did try using Dark Jack. That didn't work. Dark Jack is not that useful, honestly. Especially since you can't even hit the boss in Dark Jack. Come on. Hit him! Hit him! There we go.
Oh man, a precursor.
It is finished. Our ancient enemy is no more. Take hope, brave one. The terrible darkness inside you is now balanced by a glorious light. We will meet again.
We haven't much time. I've sent the coordinates back to our village. Let's go home, everyone.
Well, we are home.
Kira, I'm afraid your Rift Rider must be used to send young Jack here to a place where he will grow up, safe from harm. He must become old enough to complete the destiny he has fulfilled today. Wait a minute. It's you. I mean, it's me. I have to take him back and watch over him, don't I? Ah, grubroots. Talk about being in the wrong time at the right place.
Hey kid, you take care. Oh, and trust me on this. Stay away from any Wumpy nest on your 9th birthday, okay?
I sure hope I built this replica right. I don't know if it...
It's perfect, Kira. This is the very machine we found, or will find later.
What? I just built this. After seeing the first one, I mean. It's based on what I remember from...
Yeah, time travel, I don't care. Thank you. Because I play Kingdom Hearts and, oh goodness, time travel there. I can't stand it there. I mean, here's not as bad, but time travel in general is... Ugh.
How you?
It's funny. The boy won't remember any of this.
No. I do remember the light.
Your transport is ready, milady.
Thank you, Captain Bruder. Come on. We'll be late for the party at Daxter's new place.
I've got so much work to do. Besides, it's not my thing.
Ten Hut! As the new governor of this city, I ordered the commander of the New Crimson Guard to escort me to an official function. Is that understood?
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
You can start rebuilding the city tomorrow. Tonight, we get to celebrate with our new friends. Besides, tough guy, I'm dying to see you dance.
Not likely.
Welcome to the Naughtyazzo, the hippest, happinest joint in town. Check out the new decor.
Ooh, what a big trophy.
As if size matters. I bagged that bad boy myself, baby.
Onan says she doesn't know who has a bigger head, him or you.
We must not forget Vin and all the others who sacrificed their lives to defeat this evil and protect the child.
I still
Isn't Vin like
boy,
alive?
it was me.
Or
Better times, huh?
You miss him, huh? You know, the kid grows up to be a handsome hero.
Hey, that's enough for you, lady. I'm cutting you off.
Trust me, she gets real mean when she's like this.
What'd she say?
Something about rubber tubing and certain parts of your mother. You don't want to know.
wow, that's
Sig!
Sig!
oh, you're alive
You're okay?
somehow.
You cherries didn't think some nasty breath, giant-sized lizard was gonna keep me from the biggest party in town, did you?
I knew you were too tough for him, big guy.
You saved the city and
My
more,
goodness.
my boy. Metalcore and his menace are history.
That looks more like the Dax from Jack 1.
I'm just glad to be back home.
Yeah, well, rest up. We've got a lot to do, and so much time to do it in.
Don't say time. The Rift Ring was destroyed, remember?
Yeah, don't wanna. That's whenever time travel is brought up.
When she tucked me in, give me a nice glass of warm yakkow milk, a little poopsie bear.
Bedtime stories? Warm milk? Poopsie bear? Buddy, you just blew your image.
I've got a feeling we'll meet Mars someday. He may be closer than you think. You're the designated driver.
Oh no, I am done with adventure. Besides, you'll tell us before something happens next time, right, Samos? Right, Samos? Never know what the future may hold.
Wait. You know something, don't you, Feather Breath?
Who, me? No, we're just guessing, right, Samos? Hey, tomorrow, only time will tell.
No, you're gonna tell right now.
I love how they're all just watching.
Jack, my boy, a future awaits.
Well, there we go. In memory of Morgan. Don't know who Morgan is, but respect for Morgan. Little moment of silence. Alright, so, time for the review of the game. Now, of course, this game is drastically different than the first one, so which gameplay do I prefer? The first one or the second one? To be honest, both have their pros, both have their cons. And when this game has its cons, it's more than often in the platforming, because I've mentioned a few times where the platforming seems to blend in way too much with what is supposed to be like, well, what I would see as just being regular scenery, and also there's no music for this, but I see it as like being regular scenery, and I wouldn't exactly be able to tell that, oh, this is like something you're supposed to be able to platform against if the game doesn't tell you, and there were a few times where that has happened. Now, in terms of story, well, I should get gameplay out the way instead of just jumping around. In terms of overworlds, I like the first game better in terms of overworld. First game was a lot more colorful, I feel. This game, especially when it comes to the city, it's essentially a giant melting pot, but it only has like 2 vegetables in it. I know that's a really, really weird comparison, but essentially what I'm saying is it's a really big city with lots of turns and twists, but there's not really much you can do in between it. There are the story missions, and like when I started up this game, I had like 92%, and that's based off story. I don't know if it actually goes off of the percentage is based off of story. I'm assuming it's not at 100%, which would mean it's only at like what, 5% left, maybe even 4. which means there's not really that much stuff left, because when I beat Jack 1, I had almost like 80%, which meant that like about 20% of it was like extra stuff, which means there's less to do in this game in terms of extra stuff than the previous game. So yeah, in terms of extra content, that's definitely bad. And I think the credits are going faster. Well, not faster. I think they're going by fast, but I can't really tell. These fireworks have been going on for a good while too. But now one gameplay mechanic I really just don't like it. Dark Jack, for one, I never really got that much of a use out of it, and even when I did try to use it sometimes, it didn't exactly work. And you guys are right, I should be using Dark Jack a little bit more in certain places, but since it's only like melee based, or at least for what I saw of it, it's only melee based, and some enemies do have guns, and Dark Jack is not invincible, you're more prone to be getting hit, and you're also not faster. If you were faster, then maybe it would change it, but yeah, since it's only melee based, and also getting power-ups, unless you knew beforehand that you had to get another 200 before you get into your next power-up, because I was just waiting for that thing to show back up, and it never did until like a few episodes ago. So that's kind of, power-ups are definitely iffy, and couldn't even use it at like the very end of the boss, because again, you can't melee hit it. So that was goodness. Now, in terms of guns, I feel like the guns, well, of course the blaster is like one of the main ones you're going to be using. Shotgun is second. The heavy machine gun is the third, and then that one blaster you got at the end, you hardly even use that, and there's not really any need to use it either, honestly, because like I tried to use that at the very end where we cut everything out. It didn't really do that much to the boss, and it didn't do that much to the it didn't really do that much to the enemies either. But do I really want to try and talk about enemies? I don't know. But in terms of story, apparently I was able to predict that the little kid was Jack right off the bat, because I'm like, he looks like Jack. So I had to assume that I was right about that at some point, because like I brought it up and like no one mentioned it, so I had to assume I was right. Like I predicted the story, well, part of it, except for Jack being born in the future and then being sent back into the past. But yeah, aside from that, time travel's weird. So in terms of story, this one's a lot more elaborate than the previous game, but I still want to know why Jack isn't a mutant in this game. I don't think that's really explained. I think it's implied that the dark eco allows him to speak, but that's a little stretching. Now, in terms of the feel of this game felt a lot longer, but that's probably mainly because I died a lot, so yeah, that has a tendency to make you feel like the game's taking longer. But also, with the long times it takes between going in between missions, because there's not really much else to do besides those little green side mission things, and searching for precursor orbs, and all the side missions do are give you precursor orbs, and if you're not too much into collecting those, then there's not really that much extra content you can do in between. So it feels like you're just traveling from point A to point B, B to C, and just keep repeating that until you beat the game. So it just felt longer getting two places. And honestly, if I didn't like cut out in between parts, this would probably be, since this is part 18, and my friend Prodigy said that this game would be like twice as long as the first one. Like at some point I stopped just leaving everything in. It would probably actually be pretty much where he said. And then what was something else I was just thinking about? Goodness, I hate myself. Man, I do notice that the credits are ending. Oh, okay, didn't expect it to end like that. But yeah, shut up, you. I want to see how... I can't go to the menu yet because the game's saving. Oh, and then also when it comes to technical issues, I've had 2 crashes in this game. 2 crashes and 1 glitch which caused me to not be able to finish the mission, which people have said that they have not seen before. So, wait, what? How? Okay, whatever. There are some games that do that, so it was impossible to tell whether it was based off of, what was it, story percentage or not, because the first game isn't, so, or at least I don't think it is. Maybe that little extra thing at the end of Jak 1 is like percentage based. Well, no, maybe that extra thing at the very end is like, story based, but that's besides the point. So, in terms of which game I like better, because I know that's the question that everyone's thinking right now, which one do I like better? I'd have to go with the first one, because it's a lot more colorful, and it definitely focuses a lot more on being a platformer, while this game takes a little bit more of a twist towards Ratchet and Clank, which I don't exactly mind. It's just that this game's a lot harder, and one thing that they could have done for like going in between areas and all that is, since like this is a large city and we have the underground and all that, I'm pretty sure that's the name of the group, but they have the underground and all that, there could be a lot of like back alley stuff going around, and I could see it working in this game where you could like go to these people and they could give you like maybe health power-ups, because you can't increase your health in this game, which pretty much amounts you to like 4 hits. That did, considering some of the enemies in this game and how frustrating they can be to fight, I honestly feel like 4 hits isn't enough. Maybe at the very beginning, but to have that at through the entire game, it doesn't exactly work out. So I do wish that you could possibly do that. They could like give you health items, they could give you possibly just ammunition, they could give you weapon upgrades. That's something that could have happened, because the only weapons upgrades you could have gotten were from crew. So, and those are also story based, so it doesn't feel like you're doing anything extra. It feels like you're just going from point A to point B, which is, again, what I said before with the lack of side missions and lack of stuff to do. But in Jak 1, like, there were, essentially, your goal was everywhere in a sense. Like, you could do whatever you wanted in almost whatever order. There were some areas you couldn't get to until you did, other things. But I feel like there was more exploration and free roaming in that game, which there definitely is, than in this game, especially since you have the city and then you have like, 4 areas that you constantly go back to between like every single other mission, which kind of makes it bland after you see it maybe the first time, maybe the second time, but after that, it's just going back to the same area, but doing something different. Whereas in Jak 1, sure, you're going to the same area, but at the same time, you also had a lot more other stuff for most of the areas anyways. And I know one of the missions there was to collect all those bug things. I don't know what they were. Scouts, that's what they're called. The scouts. That was one thing that was in most, if not all, of the areas in that game. But there was plenty of variety of what you could do there. And there were plenty of missions, so it didn't exactly feel bland. And you could get most of the missions out the way. Since most of this is story driven, it's all, you have to do this before you can do anything else. You have to do this, you have to do this, you have to do this, and then you can go and then do this, on to the next point. So, yeah, I have to say that I like the first one better than the second. The second one's not bad by any means. Well, it is bad in some areas, and also checkpoints. Checkpoints are so bad in this game. They're so few and far between, and I guess I'm just spoiled by checkpoints, honestly, because I play more modern games where checkpoints are kind of like almost everywhere. But when there's so little checkpoints, and some of the missions, they were quite frustrating, and it's like during a short mission, it makes sense to not have checkpoints. But when some of the missions are really long, like the one escorting mission where I have to defend like 3 people, and you don't have a checkpoint throughout all that, it gets really irritable to play the game. Because how long have I been doing this? Okay, an hour, almost an hour, but well, you guys might see less because, you know, the boss took forever, but yeah, checkpoints, oh, they are not good at all. So yeah, I think even Jak 1, I feel got it a little, well, I don't know. I think in Jak 1 it sent you back to like the beginning of the area. So yeah, I guess it didn't really do checkpoints better, which in a sense is good because it kept the checkpoints the same, but also bad because it's not better. So, But anyways, this has been Jak 2, and no, I'm not going to do Jak 3 immediately after this, but I will get to that game at some point. I don't know when, and I don't know if it'll be on the PS4 version or not, because if I haven't done or started Jak 3 by then I'll do it on the PS4 version whenever that gets announced, and I'll also do Jak X. But the next blind game is also going to be another Naughty Dog game, I believe. Okay, it's not on the side of the case, but the next blind game I'm going to be doing is The Last of Us, which is on the PS4. So I hope you guys are excited for that. And also, Kingdom Hearts, I don't know when that's going to be finished. I know I only have like a few episodes left. It might be like literally the day after this. So after that, I'm also going to have a blind playthrough of Ukulele if you guys are interested in that. So until next video, take care.